After a 3-year hiatus, and for whatever reason, in the years 1983, 84 and 85, Scanlens decided to release their rugby league sticker albums, and in 1986 they revert back to their bubblegum cards and their famous picture puzzle on the back. This is part 9 of the 10-part series I started a number of weeks back. And guys, this is the second last video. There's only 2 to go. The red 1986 set that we're going to do today, and we finish up on the 1987 purple set. After that, there's no more to review. So today there's 132 cards in this red set with 13 checklists, and those checklists were incorporated into the 132, so there's no extra cards. If you have a look there in the top right hand corner, that's a genuine wax wrapper, so that's how the cards would have came in back in 1986. Grab yourself a pen or a pencil, a piece of paper. If you have them, these sleeves will help give your cards that extra protection. And I want you to set aside 17 of these Ultra Pro pages. I'm going to read numbers from left to right, top to bottom. Some of these places are going to be blank, so when I yell out blank, just put a small digit as you're jotting down the numbers. So let's start from the top left. 3816 blank, unless you have a wax wrapper. 7 129 10, 120 79 20. 100 90 32, 40 18 8, 9 131 121. 125 116 108, 46 24 17, 105 35 130. 14 5 80, 128 119 42, 62 blank 52. 84 66 2, 12 3 56, 126 117 25. 76 97 36, 87 69 6, blank 72 blank. 101 74 95, blank 104 34, 28 13 4. 39 127 118, blank 77 98, 91 blank 81. 122 blank 112, blank 59 49, 132 29 109. 33 11 blank, 85 67 blank, 57 47 blank. 23 103 blank, 75 96 blank, 86 68 blank. 50 58 48, 110 27 107, 19 78 and 99. 70 26 106, 51 37 15, 111 71 88. 113 102 60, 123 114 30, 124 41. 82 63 89, 54 44 61, 22 115 31. Blank 53 43, blank 21 93, blank 94 65. Last page. Blank 73 92, blank 83 64, blank 55 and 45. Give me a second. I'll move into the other room and I'll show you exactly how to put this 1986 set together. Once you've placed the cards in the order that I've given you, the easiest way is to separate them into 2 lots. So you'll have your first 9 Ultra Pro pages over here with the wax wrapper, and you'll have your further 8 starting with Mark McGaw on this side. Just place these to the side for the moment, and like the 82 set, we're just going to be turning them like we're turning the pages of a book. So if you start it up nice and high, you work 1 up and 1 down. 1 up and down. Once you've finished that complete picture of the first set, grab your secondary lot down here and just join them up under hue. So there's Fatty there. Turn it, and the next one goes under Fatty. And once again, turn the page. There's Brandy. Turn the page, and it'll just flow along. So give me a second, I'll put this together and I'll show you exactly what image is on the back of the 1986 Scanlens picture puzzle. I have to be honest, I'm not a fan of this picture puzzle. Out of all the ones that are reviewed in this series, this is probably the second least or the least favourite. Whoever was in charge at Scanlens in the mid-80s and came up with this, I would have sacked you on the spot. You got to feel sorry for the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs because they beat the Parramatta Eels in the 1985 Grand Final, and they should have been featured on the back of these cards as Scanlens had done with Grand Final opponents throughout the 70s and 80s. But for whatever reason, they've decided to go with blown up images of the actual cards themselves. It just doesn't flow at all. Poor old Hugh McGahn here is missing his lower part of his body. You got two images, one at the top and one down the bottom here. So if we go through the names, you got Chrissy O'Sullivan, Snoz Michael O'Connor, I think that's Michael Potter, Michael Patterson, Hugh McGahn, as I mentioned, Fatty Vaughton, Paul Vaughton, Brandy Alexander, Greg Alexander, I think that's Tony Rampling, Brooksy, David Brooks, I think that's Steve Hansen, Peter Wynn from Peter Wynn's Score, Craig Clark I think it is with that stash, and Andrew Eddinghausen. So yeah, probably my second least favourite. Well, that's it. If you have a look in the comments section, you'll find a link. As per usual, I'll throw you over to my music picture slideshow channel. And the highest selling single by an Australian artist in 1986 was the legend John Farnham with You're the Voice. There's only one to go, guys, just the 1987 set. So tune in for that one. It's been a fun series to make. But until I see you on the next review/tutorial, adios.